first wide 9 this year. I mean, I almost like was putting it on a tee for you guys. There's no way you're writing off Aaron Rodgers if you have to put your money down on it.
No, not until you actually see it. If he has, dare I say, Brian Hoyer games, things like that. Even, to a lesser extent, Stafford games, consistently. He hasn't done that. He's still great, and they're going to win the division. And the rest of the NFC North just have to wait and see what's going to happen. In the other game, the Chiefs didn't look that great, but they were good enough to beat the Cam Newton-less New England Patriots 26-10. Mahomes 19 of 29, 236 yards, 2 touchdowns. First touchdown pay. We just get a little shovel thing. That's considered a touchdown. It's kind of weak, but I understand that's why it's called a touchdown. He didn't play great, but he didn't have to play great, and he played good enough when it mattered. And Bill Belichick, they got hosed on that one call where Mahomes was declared, down by 4 with progress in the grasp. And that's why, we said, why isn't Belichick challenging? Because he couldn't. You can't challenge that. But he was very upset. And then, God, that was just brutal. And then Brian Hoyer does a stupid-ass thing where at the end of the half, it's like all you have to do is throw the ball away and you get a field goal. And he took a sack with no timeouts left and he didn't get a field goal out of it. But it was 26-10. Hoyer, 15, 29, I believe, 130 yards, 1 interception. They brought Stidham and he looked good early, but he didn't, no great shakes. 5 of 13, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. If you are an alum of the University of Michigan, you enjoyed watching that game. Frank Clark, his usual self. Taco Charlton. Now, I'm not going to blame the Lions for Taco Charlton for not picking him up. But look, he didn't do anything in Dallas. I believe he was picked up by some other team in Vail, too. Correct, John?
Miami.
Okay, Miami. And all of a sudden he's in Kansas City, and he looks pretty good. I don't know, Lions certainly use guys that rush the passer. So, you had him and Clark on the Chiefs. Chase Winovich, Uche didn't play, did he? I didn't see him at all. Okay, but the offensive linemen look pretty damn good.
How about Michael?
Yeah,
He is
really good.
Yes, and I'll say this. I knew he had a lot of potential. I was always a little bit underwhelmed of what he was doing when he was at Michigan. But since he has been with the New England Patriots, and I've had a chance to talk to a number of people over there, first of all, they absolutely love him. He has trimmed down just a little bit more, and I don't know what that necessarily means for him. That might be a biscuit or 2 under 350, but it also might be a biscuit or 2 over. But when you watch him move and his explosive ability, he was pulling and knocking people out. It was awesome to watch.
Usually he was a flip, and he would pull one way, there'd be a big hole of fire for them to run through. And also, Shalik Calhoun, former Smart, he was the one who made the big play that got, taken back. He's played some pretty good football as well, and the Michigan State, Brian Hoyer did not look very good.
Yeah, we were having some fun last night on the text. John didn't really jump in on it too much. I just think he was enjoying it, laughing it up. On the side,
I was yucking it up.
with Charlton and Frank Clark making the 2 huge plays on Hoyer where the Pats were in the red zone and came away with points.
Big brother.
Yeah, it was kind of a big brother, little brother thing going on. All right.
So when you guys text that too, then I had to explain it all to my kids, and then it was like, well, why would they say that? And you got to go into the whole rivalry. So we had a big rivalry discussion, backyard brawl discussion in the Jansen house last night.
That was Mike Hart's eating a lot of popcorn last night. Enjoying that.
Yes.
Yes. Our telephone number is at 248-539-9600.
name you can trust. Call today, 313-WADDLES, or donate your car online at motherwaddles.org. I'm Rick Frazier, and on behalf of Mother Waddles, I approve this message.
I'm going to guide you through a relaxing talk about cold and flu season. Even though this year is stressful, you're going to feel calm. Because at Rite Aid, our pharmacists are educated in traditional medicine and alternative remedies. So you not only get a flu shot, you also learn how to support your immune system. And rest assured, you're doing your best to protect your health and wellness. Get your flu shot and boost your immune system at Rite Aid today. No cost with most insurance, no appointment needed.
Vaccines with supplies, life stage restrictions apply in some states. See pharmacist for details.
Joe Biden. To fix the economy, we have to get control over the virus. I'm releasing a plan to save lives in the months ahead. We need to increase federal support for testing, doubling the number of drive-through testing sites. We also need a clear message from the very top of our federal government that everyone needs to wear a mask in public. Every single frontline worker should have the personal protective equipment that they need to be safe. We need to support schools and child care programs so parents, if and when they can return to work, are confident that their children will be safe and cared for. Finally, we need to protect the populations most at risk, our seniors, vulnerable population with pre-existing conditions. We need real plans, real guidelines, with uniform, nationwide standards. It's a simple proposition, folks. We're all in this together. We gotta fight this together. We'll emerge from this stronger because we did it together. I'm Joe Biden, candidate for president. I approve this message. Paid for by Biden president.
Did you start 2020 with the goal of buying or selling a home? Hi, I'm Mark Z with eXp Realty. While the current situation has halted many things in your life, achieving that goal does not have to be one of them. The real estate market here in Metro Detroit is on fire. If you're looking to get your home sold, call me, Mark Z, today and start packing.
Care. Whether it's your business or your family's health, the more care you put in, the better it will be. United Healthcare knows the difference care can make. It's why we offer plans that support your physical and mental health. And it's why we connect you to care whenever you need it with 24/7 virtual care. Because, like you, United Healthcare knows what care can do. United Healthcare. Plan benefits may vary.
Pro Extra is the Home Depot's free loyalty program built for pros. Members earn perks just for shopping, like new Pro Extra dollars or tool rental perks. Get exclusive benefits every day that save time and money. And here's an extra $20 off your next in-store purchase of $200 or more, just for signing up. Want to save? Join Pro Extra only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Visit the Pro Desk in store at homedepot.com/ProExtra for details.
Third floor study hall. My dining room table. Room Monday and Tuesday. My living room Wednesday and Friday.
Wherever school happens for you this year, Staples has amazing prices on everything your student needs. This week, get 20% off copies and prints for school. That's 20% off posters, worksheets, schedules, and reports. Shop in-store or pick up curbside. School on, save on. Staples. Visit staples.com/schoolprinting for coupon. In-store only. Exclusions apply. Ends 10/31. Curbside available in most stores. I didn't feel so well, so I searched my symptoms on Google, and now I'm being followed by uncomfortable ads. I hate feeling like my personal data is being bought and sold. I downloaded DuckDuckGo and saw a difference right away. Take back your privacy with DuckDuckGo.
Your opinion matters. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. Book your stay at the D by visiting thed.com. The D Las Vegas, the home for Detroit sports in Vegas. At home, in the car, or at work. Detroit's sports station.
All right, 20 minutes past the hour. Monday Night Football, 2 games last night. Chiefs over the Patriots, 26-10. They're undefeated. Packers over the Falcons, 30-16. They're undefeated. The Falcons are winless. Bill O'Brien fired as head coach and general manager of the Houston Texans. Baseball playoffs, Astros 10, A's 5 in the first game of the ALDS. Also, Yankees over the Rays, 9-3, powered by 4 home runs, including a Giancarlo Stanton grand salami game 4 of the NBA Finals.
distancing. There's orders on limits on indoor gatherings, which I think it's how it was, up to 10 people at a residential gathering. They say, or a residential venue, 500 people masked for an outside event. But again, there's like capacity, like you can't exceed 20% of the venue seating. There's things about bars, like they have to close down gathering or common areas, like if there's a big dance floor or a big area where people can hang out and mingle, those areas are supposed to be closed down. I don't think it means that bars will shut down. It's just they don't want people congregating in small, tight groups.
Right. What I'm worried about, look, I understand it, is once the weather gets really cold, people aren't going to be wanting to do, for the most part, even if you have big heaters up, dine outside.
Oh no.
And
For sure.
And that will actually, cause more restaurants, unfortunately, to probably be shut down, hopefully, definitely temporarily,